Welcome back. It's been a long time since we last met, and it's good to see so many familiar faces. As usual, for Kawasaki, there's a lot to show and tell. So let's go straight into our plans for 2022. You will already have seen the news of the new Z900 SE model with its Öhlins S46 rear shock. Well, that's here today on the booth. We also have the much talked about yellow ball, the Z900 RS SE, plus the recently launched Z650 RS, our latest RS model aimed at A2 license holders. Speaking of Z, 2022 marks an incredible 50 years, half a century of the Kawasaki Z brand. As you have seen online, our celebrations have started, but soon you will see more evidence of this important landmark in our history. Now, I would like to introduce our very special VIP guest at EICMA. Please welcome to the stage the President and Chief Executive Officer of Kawasaki Motors Limited, Mr. Hiroshi Ito.
Thank you for that kind introduction, Martin-san. Greeting everyone. I'm Hiroshi Ito, President and CEO of Kawasaki Motors Limited. To start, please allow me to express my sincere support for everyone who has faced hardship during these difficult times. Today, it is an honor to be able to see so many Kawasaki fans here at EICMA. This past year, we have endeavored to meet the great shift in market demand brought about by coronavirus pandemic. Our challenge continues. In particular, a shortage of semiconductors has caused supply chain delays and stoppage of key motorcycle components, greatly affecting our supply chain. This situation is especially severe in the European market. I'm confident that we will have a substantial model lineup and will be able to put plenty of product in the hand of customers. As you know, in October, our company has spun off from Kawasaki Heavy Industries and started operating as an independent company, which has given us much more administrative freedom than before. Please look behind you. That is a new brand symbol of Kawasaki Motors, a symbol that represents 125 years of Kawasaki history. Let's a good time road slogan is not only our brand tagline, but also our mission. With our increased freedom, we are now able to quickly implement business policies and marketing strategy to adjust to market trend. I believe our new company's mission is to drive even more global brand awareness of Kawasaki than before. And I am more committed than ever to exceeding the expectation of our motorcycle customers. I would like to share a new commitment with you now. Next year, 2022, we will show a minimum of 3 electric vehicles globally. That is a promise. I have had a chance to ride on electric vehicles, and I was very impressed. Gasoline engines are fantastic, but electric power units are wonderful too. In addition to electric vehicles, Kawasaki is challenging all possible options as we work toward achieving a carbon-neutral society. One example is a hydrogen engine. In Japan, all industries supported by the government are making a great effort to make hydrogen practical alternatives. The Kawasaki Group is taking on a key role in this project, leading the way in hydrogen production, transport, storage, and usage. And just recently, on November 13, Kawasaki Motors decided to take the first step in developing a hydrogen-powered motorcycle engine with Yamaha. Of course, we will also look at the possibility of other alternative fuel, like biofuel and e-fuel. Becoming a carbon-neutral society will not happen overnight. We will need to take many small steps. From both a production and a user standpoint, motorcycles create a few CO2 emissions, so are environmentally friendly. Today, we are announcing the renewal of our smartphone connectivity application, Rideology app, to help riders experience experience a good time. The new system enables communication between riders by using the cloud and including the function to allow riders to view their riding in 3D, contributing to a richer motorcycle experience for our customers. We are even continuing to study self-driving vehicles for the future. Other new technology we are implementing, like ALAS, Kawasaki Spin, will offer a rider the peace of mind and the convenience to enjoy an even more comfortable riding. As we introduce our new model, we will still continue to develop innovative gasoline-powered machine. This is just the beginning. You can expect more great products with enough supply to enhance your motorcycle life. Please stay safe and let the good time roll. Thank you.
Thank you for those encouraging words, Mr. Ito, and please stay with us. 2021 has been a challenging year globally, and no less so in the racing paddocks. Kawasaki celebrated its third Women's Motocross World Championship this year. Also in MXGP, our rider, Romain Fevre, led the title chase into the very last round. Adrian Hertus delivered our fourth World Supersport 300 Championship on his Ninja 400, plus six-time world champion Jonathan Rea came within a few points of making it lucky 7.
The 2021 Pirelli Aragon round. Good start from Jonathan Rea, who'll surge to the first turn. Jonathan Rea takes his 100th victory in World SBK.
Fevre around the outside, and it's the monster energy Kawasaki man who picks up his second foxhole shot of the campaign. Romain Fevre takes his first race win of the season.
Jonathan Rea crosses the line to the celebrations of KRT and wins race 2 in Estoril. Adrian Huertas is your 2021 world champion.
Courtney Duncan, though, is world champion for the third time. Job done for the Kiwi girl. Romain Fevre finally wins at Lommel, the toughest place on earth. An epic win for Romain Fevre.
Today just shows just how relentless Jonathan Rea can be. That's why he's so tough to beat.
Join us with Mr. Ito in congratulating the efforts of our World Superbike team. Please welcome Alex Lowes and Jonathan Rea.
Oh, nice to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
We haven't got long today, so I've only got a chance to ask the guys one question each. So we'll start with you, Alex. So this was kind of like an apprenticeship year for you. You had some tumbles and some injuries, but you also had a chance to get used to the Kawasaki racing team, get to know the guys and your pit crew. How's that preparing you for 2022?
Yeah, I've got to my second year on the Kawasaki ZX-10. My performance has been a lot better in terms of my speed. Unfortunately, I've had some injuries this year and not been able to get the points in the championship that I wanted, but I'm really enjoying being part of the Kawasaki family, and I know that next year, nice and healthy, I can run up the front and challenge this guy. So I'm looking forward to 2022 already.
Thanks, Alex. Okay, Jonathan, in terms of your performance this year, you've tried from the very first race all the way to the end, and in fact, you won those last two races in Indonesia, new track for everyone, and you succeeded in winning those last two races. So how do you feel about going into 2022? Do you feel that there's a target on your back now?
You know, I had such a great end to the season in Indonesia to win both races there, but just to fall shy of the championship has made us even more determined to succeed in 22. Our history with Kawasaki in the last 6-7 years has been incredible, so I'm so motivated and excited to try and make 22 as exciting and extravagant as the previous years.
Wonderful. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Jonathan. Thanks, Alex. And thanks, Mr. Ito. Now for our first global unveil for the 2022 season. Since 2007, Kawasaki has pioneered the Any Roads category with the Versys family of machines. First with the original Versys 650, then, of course, the Versys 1000. For 2022, we have refocused on the important middleweight sector with updates and new features for the highly popular Versys 650. Now with a direct cross-family look, thanks to a Versys 1000 style upper cowl, more rideability due to the adoption of a two-stage KTRC traction control, and greater functionality courtesy of a new screen and screen adjustment system. We are now proud to unveil the new 2022 Versys 650. We are near the end of our time together today. And Kawasaki would sincerely like to thank you all for joining us. In 2022, we will launch the most advanced sports tourer ever conceived, matching incredible performance and dynamic abilities with a rider aid package that is industry leading and truly state-of-the-art. Based around our balanced supercharged engine unit, we will launch the first radar sensor-equipped machine from a Japanese manufacturer. The Bosch Aras Advanced Rider Assist System boasts forward collision warning, adaptive cruise control with automatic speed regulation, and blind spot detection. The new machine is the first to feature Kawasaki Spin, an onboard infotainment system. That's all from me, so ladies and gentlemen, to conclude our EICMA presentation, Kawasaki is proud to unveil the 2022 Ninja H2 SX.